All right, guys, we're going to finish up this slide that we were starting in Desmos yesterday. We talked about City 1, and we have these two different cities. We're going to compare their different sales tax rates. So remember, we were given these different items that we're buying, same thing at each store. And we notice the price is the same at each store as well. And the question is, what's the sales tax rate in each city? Now, sales tax rate and percent are related to each other. The tax rate is usually a decimal. We call it a percent when we move that decimal over a couple places and we turn it into a percent. Remember how we found that? We did the part, the sales tax, and we divided it by the whole, the price. The part divided by the whole to find that sales tax rate. It's really like a scale factor, right? We divide. So when we did this out, we did 0.48 divided by 8.00, and we got, as that decimal, 0.06, which tells us that the sales tax rate in City 1 is, and we find this again by moving that decimal 2 places back, boom, boom, is 6%. That means every single item you're going to buy in City 1, you're going to get charged an extra 6% for. So for that lamp, if I think about the lamp, 10% of 25 is 2.5, 1% would be 0.25. 0.25 times 6 gives us that $1.50. So that's the sales tax on the lamp. So what I want you to do in Table 1 is we'll fill out the amount of the tax for that pack of gum, and we'll put that here. So it's $1 for the pack of gum, and then we're going to pay 6% of that for the sales tax. Well, if it's $1, we can ask ourselves, 10% of $1 would be 0.1, 1% of $1 would be 0.01. So then 6%, we multiply that by 6, would be 0.06. And our total cost for that pack of gum would be $1.06. So when you get to the cash register, that's what you're paying. So do the same for me now for that laundry soap. Find out that 6% of 12. That's going to be your sales tax, the sales tax amount. And then we'll add those together and put them here. You should get check marks when you get those correct. The last one is what if the price was anything? What if it was X? How could we calculate that sales tax? And then how could we calculate the total cost? Don't worry too much if you can't get the check mark here, okay? I do want to see the check mark on the 3 up above. And then I want you to go to City 2 and do the same thing. What's the sales tax in City 2? Well, we're going to do that same thing, right? Part divided by whole, and then bump that decimal over 2 places, and we'll have the sales tax rate. And then we'll go again, find 10%, find 1%, and you can find any percent. So let's see if we can fill in those 2 tables.